I am Ildili from Los Angeles, president of the American Institute of Fine Arts and also president of the Southwest Manuscriptors. But my company is co-producing a very important film about human rights and empowerment of women with Magna Film from Belgrade, Serbia, directed by CEO Gordana Boskov. The message is very important in today's world where human rights are stumbled upon. This is a message the whole world must know. Our action takes place in the 1970s in Vršac, a quaint little town in Serbia. Our story follows Vilma, a 50-year-old Jewish woman who is a highly regarded doctor and a pillar of her community. Married to a famous violinist and music professor, she has 2 children, a teenage boy and a daughter who is engaged to be married. Her harmonious life will be disrupted by the arrival of a stranger. His name is Grabner. He has refined manners who has come to town to look for Vilma. She immediately recognizes Grabner. He was a former SS officer in Auschwitz. Horror fills her heart as she remembers the dreadful times she endured during the war. The most beautiful women were sent to the brothel, infamously called the dollhouse, and forced into prostitution to avoid execution in the death camp. Suddenly, all the suffering and humiliation of Vilma's past re-emerges, floating back into her life like a horrible nightmare. Grabner has no personal interest in locating Vilma, but he is being blackmailed by neo-Nazis who still believe that violent fascism should be revived. The neo-Nazis have been informed that a young Austrian solicitor named Rashenek has succeeded in obtaining Vilma's dossier, which reveals the secret about her hidden past as well as the horrors of Auschwitz. If she were to give evidence to the international courts, he said, she would have to reveal her hidden past as well. That could destroy her family and her whole life. Her daughter is about to get married to a very respectable family. They will surely back out of the wedding when they learn her mother's past as a prostitute. Will she keep her silence to protect her family? Or will she honor the dead and punish the guilty by holding responsible those who have wronged her and destroyed so many lives? Now you may ask, why this film is so different from many others? Because it does not present shockingly gory pictures of World War II in order to make its point. It is a mystery film, entertaining with beautifully shot images produced by a highly professional crew and an international cast. And also because the awakening of Vilma and the importance of her choice resonates with today's society. Should one stay silent in the face of the rising popularity of fascism, terrorism, and injustice? Or should one speak out and suffer the consequences? What would you do? Think about it. As you can see, this film is important because it will raise vital questions we're facing in today's world. We reached 75% of our necessary budget, but please help us to complete this film that supports human rights in an entertaining way. We need your contribution in order to complete this important film. One of the reasons I believe in this project is because it supports not only human rights, but also women's rights, and gives a voice to those who cannot speak, who cannot defend themselves. Help us to tell Vilma's story and find out what she ultimately decided. But mainly, join us in our effort to make sure that such atrocities and disregard for human life will never happen again. Never again.